Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. We're going to discuss the Reggae Boyz, the Nations League Reggae Boyz squad, quote unquote, what the people are saying right now is Mirand Garden squad. And for me, it just don't make no sense because me, I wonder, what the people are really think about? So welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Now we're going to speak about the Nations League squad and the issues that many are facing within the squad. And quote unquote, people are saying, Mirand Garden. Mirand Garden's biggest squad. So we're going to touch into that. So before we do that, people, well, after we do the YouTube stuff, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We thoroughly appreciate it if you guys do so. Definitely. All right, so two players in the squad's most notable presence in the squad now is that absentee for a long time period is Terry McGee, and then new addition in Mason Holgate. So that's we're happy. Most of us are happy for that. Most, not saying all. Most of us are happy to see those additions. Now let's get on to the selection. Now, in the press conference, Mr. McLaren was highlighting some of the selection and the input that he got from Mirand Garden, because Mirand Garden would have suggested some of the selection. Due to that, Mirand Garden is getting a lot of backlash for it. People are saying Mirand Garden must go, Mirand Garden leave the team alone, this, that, rate. And I do understand that some people might have just innate bias towards people for some reason, I don't know. But ask yourself the question. This is now the second coach in the job that is consistently asking Mirand Garden for his input. Must have meant that they value his input. They value it enough so that they're going to ask about it. Fine. Let's move away from that. Now, when a coach comes into a job and he comes and see a technical staff in place, possibilities are, based off the duration of that technical staff, those technical staff would have been there in a longer duration, a longer time period than the new coming coach, which means that they would have more information on the team than the coach coming in. Now, the coach did say in his opening interview, that's in August, that he will be looking at some of the past games and looking at some of the players, identify some of the players that he would want to work with moving forward. You can ask yourself the question, are we seeing that? No. We're not sure. Based on the fact that he's still asking Mirand Garden for, suggestions where players are concerned. No, nothing is wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with Mirand Garden suggesting players, because the coach just come in, he will not know all the players. Mirand Garden have a detailed information on all the players, basically, and what they can do and what they want to do. Now, the Mirand Garden selection, not many fans might agree with it. They can cuss all they want, but the buck lies at the foot of Mr. McLaren. Let me tell you why, and let me tell you how. Steve McLaren is the head coach. He identifies in his mindset, his in head, how he wants his team to play. Based on how he wants his team to play, he will be looking at certain profile of players which will suit his team. And I know you guys remember me use the word profile. In the press conference, I asked the question about the profile of players. And I did do a video where profile of players is concerned. So, we still have a question mark over that based off the games coming up and also the future games. Now, if Steve McLaren said he wants an attacking midfielder, and Steve McLaren would look on his long list, the gaffer look on his long list of attacking midfielders that have represented Jamaica or in the age group that he wants, and say, you know what, give me video footage of all these attacking midfielders that would have played for us already, and also give me the names of attacking midfielders that we can recruit and get in as fast as possible. And let me have a look at them. So in the event, McLaren was doing that, and my selecting squad, no. He already have the information at hand of who he'd want to select. So if Mirand Garden said, you know what, coach, I see this player and he's doing quite well at his club, really, really well. He has played for us already. You can have, he's an attacking midfielder. You can have a look at him. His name is Terry McGee. You can go have a look at him. The coach said, all right, let me see the clips, let me see the videos, let me see the games that he has played so far. Coach sit down, take out him, pen and paper, within his mind, how he deems or what he thinks or what he wants is attacking Miller to look like, to play like, or to approach the game. And he has his paper with his notes to tick in the box where he thinks the players, what he thinks the player needs to work on, what he thinks the player needs to do, rated tape. And this goes for all the particular positions that he wants players for, and that he has to suggest to Mirand Garden for. And he ticks off the box. And if Mirand Garden suggests 10 players and Steve McLaren selected 6 of those 10, it must have meant that Steve McLaren is in agreement with Mirand Garden with 6 of his suggestions. And that's the reason why I said the buck still stopped at Steve McLaren's foot. So the outrage that I'm seeing for Mirand Garden, quote unquote, saying that Mirand Garden is the one selecting the team is total crap. Because at the end of the day, if me look on John Tom and said, John Tom, go down there, so go sell peanut down at the stall there. John Tom make him assessment and said, no what, me not able to get enough peanut to sell. I don't think that's a good area to sell peanut in. Me not gonna do it. And I say, fine, no problem at all. I made a suggestion, then John Tom decided, no, I won't do it because of this and that circumstance. The suggestions made by Mirand Garden, Steve McLaren, upon looking at the players and said, no what, let me have a look at McGee. I want my attacking midfielder to play this particular way. I want him to do this off the ball. I want to do this when he have the ball. I want to do this in these key moments. Steve McLaren bring up the games that McGee has played so far this season and watch it and said, no, he's not doing that what I required. Number one, he's not doing number one. It's not doing number one. Yeah, in the half of number 2, not the number 3. And I'm tick off what he's doing from what he's not doing. Said, no, Mirand, no, me now can't work with him. Simple. Out of it. The suggestion is made to assist or to aid the coach in his selection. Not to tell the coach that you must select this player. That's not the case. And if you believe that anything that Mirand Garden said the coach must do and the coach do it, that means he have basically said that JFF made wasteful money in hiring Steve McLaren. They should just keep Mirand Garden as the head coach. And that's what you're basically saying. If that's what you think or if that's what you agree to. In my book, no, I don't agree to it. I believe that the assistant is there to aid the coach in the tactical aspect of games, the selection of players, and also information passing on relating to players where football is concerned. You know, there's other things as well, dealing with the administrative aspect as well. But for this purpose, for this video purpose, may I use those may use those examples. So if the coach asks Mirand Garden for suggestions, there's nothing at all wrong with that. Who do you want the coach to ask for suggestions? Do you want the coach to turn on him YouTube video and look on the suggestions that we YouTubers have make and select the players and base off that? The coach would be mad. No, for we are going to talk. We don't have the level of coaching badges like even Mirand Garden. Many might say, boy, foolish. No, stop. No, for we talk. I've seen many coaches, persons talk on YouTube say this, that, no, for we talk. No found attack, not a run off mouth. No found cannot provide or prove or showcase one successful team that you guys have coached. And I mean, I'm not talking about being assistant, I'm not talking about being a part of the coaching squad, I'm talking about being the head coach. Many of you attack, no found are not the head coach of a particular team and can show no level of success that you have gained. I'm not saying that no one is entitled to your opinion. Nothing at all is wrong with that. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But the outrage of saying the coach must be fired, no, I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. People are going to say MG, I pick up him friend. I have a problem with that. So, you want, let me tell you why I have a problem with the outrage of fireman card, Mirand Garden, and Mirand Garden must go. It means that this is saying that you believe, say, he adds no value at all because he's not ready. He does know to coach, all in something there, and it don't make no sense in his setup. That's what you're saying. But if that is actually the case, the head coach with his high level of expertise is taking a suggestion from someone who make no sense at all. That means you tell me, say, the head coach not supposed to be there, then the head coach don't know him at then. So sometimes we have to think, we assess certain situation. We have to think, we assess certain situation. And it's so good that many institutions aren't necessarily being run by fans. Because fans, if you ask 10 fans who they believe the coach should be, everyone probably be about 8 out of 10 will give something different. If you ask 10 supporters who they would want the central defensive midfielder to be, 8 out of 10 are going to give someone different. I'm not saying that the fans don't have sense. I not say that. I not say the fans don't add any value. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I have a problem when a fan start turn around and say that let's this man will come out, this man will get fired because the coach asked him for suggestions. Just think about that. The man will get fired because the coach is asking him for suggestions and he's providing those suggestions to the coach. And the man will get fired because you don't like the suggestions. That's dumb. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I've heard fans call me and said, let's start a campaign to get persons fired. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know I get backlash for this. So you go. That's how you go. Apartheid. That's the reason why I take up the role. And I'm used to it already. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell me if a foolish is my talk. People are going to say, yeah, MG love chatting foolishness. Big up on yourself, people. MG Sports TV out. God bless. Boom. Enjoy on the day, people. Know what I mean?